Okay, everybody. It is the 28th of December. It is my daughter's birthday. She officially got her baby Dory today, even though Dory's been with us for over a week. Anyway, so today, quick fish video, quarantine video. So I'm very happy with how things are going here. Let me just get down on my knee. It makes it a little bit easier for myself. So, 30-gallon quarantine tank, just a regular fluorescent bulb. Very simple. Copper safe at 2 ppm. I check it every couple days. A lot of people have said that the rock and things like that absorb it. Have not really seen any of that coming up in my results, which is good. So it's funny. So as soon as I bring the camera and go down on my knee, Dory has one of these little hiding spots. She always goes into it. It's funny how that happens. Anyway, she's doing great. Everything's doing awesome. She was flashing last Sunday, Monday. So I put the copper in and everything seems to be going really well. I also have what we call, a lot of people in the industry call this nori, or green seaweed for algae grazers. It's like 12 bucks Canadian. As you can see here, this is what it's got going on for itself. Not the most nutritious thing in the world, but not the worst thing, but very good for algae grazers. So, who do you guys think the #1 algae grazer is in this tank? Dory, who is knowing she's being filmed. She hates it when I get really close to the tank. Or my daughter just named this new angelfish, which is a female, Princess Poppy. Well, it's the angelfish. It's the actual dwarf angelfish. The flame angel is what she is. She is from the Marshall Islands and the Hawaii area. She just came in from Hawaii a week ago. I actually reserved her from the Coral Reef shop and got to have my first pick of what I wanted. Excellent fish. Comes to the glass to see me. Was eating right away, doing so good. Grazes on the rocks. Welcome addition. She is going to love her new display tank. That's going to be going in shortly. So the nori is a good thing. These fish are, well, between Dory, the blue tang, or the hippo tang, or the regal tang, or the flame angel, as you can see. There you go. So as you can see right now, that Princess Poppy absolutely loves to nip on algae. And it's crazy. I just take a big sheet, I cut it with some scissors. It cuts very easy. I basically cut the sheet in 2/3. This thing will be gone in probably 4 hours. Between her and a couple nips from Dory, look at that, even the chromuses are nipping at it. So this was actually a good time to show you guys how beneficial it is to have some nori or artificial, or not, actually not, sorry, it's not artificial seaweed, but seaweed in the tank. Now these fish, excuse me, they're getting fed 3 times a day. I think I mentioned this before. They get pellets, they get flakes, they get mysis and brine over 3 different feedings, plus the nori. I am doing everything possible to make sure that these guys are getting fed and are super healthy. They're doing really well. The chromuses have actually in the last week come around and know who I am and come to see me and are doing really well. This is Becky, my silver belly wrasse, and she has kind of gotten a little bit more like this, showing just a little bit of signs of stress since she's been under copper. But as soon as you put food in the tank, she goes absolutely nuts. She's doing really well. So I'm not really too worried about her. Everybody else is doing great. And what's also crazy is Princess Poppy and Dory. Dory, even though they say they need these massive tanks, and she still is small, I agree. She literally just hangs out in this section of the tank here all day. So she never swims down the whole tank and back and forth. She's been showing no signs of stress. She's eating well. She's beating ick because she literally brought ick into this quarantine tank 2 days after she came in here. No big deal. We were fully prepared. We've got Copper Safe in there. We've got Prazi Pro on deck after the couple weeks of copper. Everything is doing great. I wanted to do live rock in here. The tank is cycled. There's 0 ammonia. And I check even with having that. 0 ammonia. The fish are doing really well. And also, look at that. You know what? A lot of people put PVC pipes and things like that in their quarantine tanks. Listen, guys, even if I lose this rock and it's so full of copper or whatever it is, I can't use it in the display, these fish are absolutely so happy having a small artificial reef in their tank that there's no substitute for that. I got this stuff from a Tropical Fish Room in Brantford. It's a local fish store. $5 a pound. So there's like 15, 20 bucks worth of rock in here, or whatever it is, whatever, 40 bucks. I'm not even sure. Worth every penny. Fish love it. They graze on it. All the snails and stuff have been coming off because of the copper. I actually just caught a bristle worm today. Me and my daughter did. Still alive. Copper didn't kill it. So, you know, copper doesn't necessarily kill everything right away. But as you can see, look at that. These fish are just having a ball with the nori. And you cannot feed these fish enough. So I've been off work for a week and a half for Christmas, and it's been delightful to feed these guys all the time. So actually, let me show you guys. So this is what I'm using. I got this from the Frag Box, Vitalist Marine Pellets. Works really well. Hold on a second, guys. So it looks like that. And then flakes, Omega 1 flakes, garlic spirulina. And then, of course, I have a mixed bag of mysis and brine shrimp. So let me just show you guys. Oops, sorry. My hand's in the way. Let me just show you guys. These guys have already been fed twice today, okay? And I don't mind feeding these guys a million. There's barely any nitrates in this tank. And as you can see, the Flame Angel, the Chromis, the Wrasse, and the Tang are all eating these pellets, which is a great sign. They eat the flakes, they eat the frozen. We are doing really well, and hopefully in a couple months, when my new display tank is ready, these fish will be absolutely ready to go. Oh, excuse me, and we can move them over and get this party started. So this is my ideal quarantine situation. Nice, decent sized tank. Like I said, it's 30 gallons. Lid has two BioWheel 170s for a total of 360 gallons. Has an Eheim Jagger 150 watt heater in the middle, and some fake plants and real live rock that the fish can play through and swim and hide. And I am finding great success, no stress, and everything. Sorry guys, I'm a little shaky here. Everything is doing really well, and as you can see, fish are eating everything up, doing great. So anyway, guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you before the New Year's. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.